the start. And we're off. Well, Diggle is.
Just Seekers, apparently.
Oh. And
Aegon,
we started,
at least.
yeah, Aegon. Aegon, I forget the room name, but it's the save station nearby.
Right next to sand processing and Dark Samus, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to fight Dark Samus first, and Dark Beam is going to be vanilla, since that's the only place they can go.
It'll probably fix itself once the other stream gets caught up.
Yeah.
It's usually a little behind at the very start, and then it fixes itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll sync up. Looks like Diggle's having not too bad a time. Dark Samus.
He's doing okay, yeah.
Yeah, she can be really trolly when she moves around so fast, and it's kind of hard to lock onto her. And then sometimes she'll just keep spamming certain attacks like that one, where she'll move around the shot and won't hit because she's moving around too fast, and then she'll just keep like going into invincibility frames.
Oh yeah, the iframes when she jumps in the air for the super missile and the like dash slam.
Yeah, but he's almost there.
Yep, just about got it.
Yep.
See, Caesar chose to go the other way at first, but then kind of realized there's nothing he could do over there.
Yeah, you would need bombs to go that way.
Now Caesar, as we can see, is beginning the fight here.
It's pronounced Caesar, by the way.
Oh, okay. My bad. Caesar's beginning the fight.
So Diggle got his Dark Beam, and now he's headed over towards Command Center, I believe?
Yeah, it's Command Center.
Yeah. There's an item under the floor in Command Center that he'll have to first take a peek at, and what is it? I can't tell, he's in slideshow mode.
Might have been Space Jump.
Yeah, it's kind of colored like Space Jump. And I presume he went to the exit, the tunnel exit underground, because the door closes and then you have to go reload the room to go back through that tunnel. And the door will be open again.
Looks like they're just about synced up here, I think.
Yeah. And Caesar with the pre-cutscene pause.
Happens to the best of us.
Yes. For some reason, when cutscenes are about to start, they kind of fade to white and you think it's the start of the cutscene, but not quite yet. Fools a lot of us. Caesar getting his Dark Beam. Presumably headed the same direction. And there's Space Jump boots under the floor in Command Center.
Good stuff.
He has, yeah, now he can go further towards, God,
there's a lot of places you can go, yeah?
Yeah, you can go to storage something with the...
Storage B and bioenergy, for sure.
Yeah. He's got Dark Beam, so he can check the Dark Beam door. You can also go into... uh-oh. Careful, Caesar. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
He's gonna have to be really careful.
Yeah, that's low.
Yeah, and I think enemies do about 20 damage per shot. Like, they do a lot of damage. It's part of why this game is so notorious for being the hardest Prime game. Enemies do a lot of damage. None of the suits give you damage reduction. At least not combat damage.
That's one of the biggest things in Prime 2 compared to Prime 1 is the no damage reduction on the suit upgrades.
Yeah, the only damage reduction they provide is Dark World damage. Where with Varia you take probably 6 damage per second, I think, and 1 damage per second with Dark Suit, and no damage with Light Suit. So depending on when they get their suits, they may get a lot of E-tanks to compensate for that, or they may just have to avoid Dark World traversal for a little while.
Avoid dying with low health here.
Yeah, or just move slow through Dark World, and they can survive, but might slow them down. Let's see. I didn't see. Oh god. For some reason, Metroids always latch on you during cutscenes.
They just don't want to leave you alone.
Yeah. And apparently I missed Diggle get bombs. So he's luckily he can bomb them off when they latch on. Otherwise, to get a Metroid off without bombs, you would have to go through a doorway, and that kills them.
Yeah, they can't come with you out the room.
Yeah, thankfully. Oof. Caesar's making me really nervous.
He's getting low again.
Yeah. Pretty typical of him, though. He's kind of a daredevil. And he gets his bombs. Meanwhile, Diggle making his way over to... Oh no, back to Doomed Entry. He doesn't have Light Beam yet, so the only way you can go is to check the vanilla Light Beam location, which could be Light Beam.
You have to go all the way around. You can't take the quick path.
Right. Looks like you did a slope jump to get to the top platform. Oh, there's Light Beam.
Oh.
So now you can take the short way.
Makes everything better.
Yeah. And the reason there's Metroids in bioenergy production is because killing Dark Samus changes the layers. So if you kill Dark Samus before visiting this room, the 2 layers will overlap. And
you get the pirates flying around while the Metroids are flying around.
Yeah, it's really tough to... Oh god! Oh my god!
That was really close. Really close.
Come on. What? Where are the health drops? Oh, there's one.
He must have had somewhere else in the room and didn't realize.
Maybe.
They didn't want to give him the big ones.
Yeah. He ran out of missiles. Oh god. Now
oh jeez. Caesar really being the daredevil.
Yeah. Actually, no, he's not reloading. He's just leaving. Diggle finding Dark Visor at Light Beam.
Well then, Dark Visor.
That must mean that something is in Battleground, or likely to be there.
What if he can get it with just 0 E-Tank though? That'd be pretty tough.
Yeah, you can do that if you shoot the Blade Pod before the last platform you jump on to reach the end cache. And that'll give you
get the heal.
Yeah, that'll be a yellow health, which fully heals you. Or it gives you a full E-Tank's worth of health. So with this Dark Visor, let's see, he's probably gonna go to Battleground and at least check and see what the item is. Well, actually, no, he didn't. Probably doesn't want to take the risk. But he'll be able to do it a little bit later, maybe when he finds an E-Tank. I'm guessing the main goal right now for them is to make their way to Light Aegon and probably the other side somehow. So they're probably hoping that they'll find Spider Ball sometime soon. Because right now that's their only access to the front side of their gun.
Yeah, logically they would have to get out with Spider Ball at this point.
Yeah. And since they have, I think they have everything they need to full clear the back of a gun. They have bombs, both beams, and space jumps. So
And Seekers, but there's not too much you can do in a gun with that. Just like, what, 2 doors? One goes to an elevator and the other's in the mine shaft?
yeah, I think it's mining station B, or at least a mining station B. Caesar performing a slope jump up to the light beam room door.
If you can get past the night barbs there.
Yeah, it's not as hard as it looks, but it can be tricky because of the night barbs. It can sort of slow down your momentum, but he makes it nonetheless. Yeah, right now, mainly I think we're just looking for Spider Ball. And what haven't they checked yet?
They haven't actually checked the central mining station, I think. They could do that. Or no, they don't have... You guys, actually, yeah, they could do that since they have light beam to go up to the top level after they do the fight.
Yeah.
So they could access the cannon.
And I didn't see what was at the top of bioenergy production.
Don't think it was important since Caesar bailed on it.
Okay.
I believe he bailed on it anyway.
Yeah, so there has to be something important in the room you just mentioned. I forget the name.
He said Battleground Cache does have a ball upgrade.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Diggle is going for it. He didn't get much health out of that pod.
Oh no. Did he die? No, he didn't. Okay.
He lived barely with Spider Ball.
Okay, yeah, he's just fighting the warrior ing.
Spider Ball was in the cache.
Yeah, and that's their access to the rest of Aegon. Bit of a rough start, but if you kind of take your time to be careful, you should be fine.
I definitely would not want to be in that kind of position to get that in cache with no energy tanks to myself.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah, it's very tight. And you kind of have to rely on luck a bit. Or actually, not so much luck, but the game's drop system kicking in when it should. Because sometimes it can troll you a bit. But usually it's reliable.
Oh boy, Caesar.
Pretty much doing the exact same thing. Trying for the item and then giving up and just going down into the bubble. At least you're somewhat safe there.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. These things are weak to light beam, but you can also shoot the light beacons, and they can sometimes roll into that in puddle form, and that'll kill them instantly. Oh my god.
Jeez, he's...
Yeah, just refilling some light ammo. I don't know exactly how many shots, or charged power shots it takes to kill those, but for light beam it's 1 charge shot and probably 3 or 4 singles. That takes them down pretty quick.
Probably a lot of regular charge beam, unfortunately.
Yeah. Super missiles, Yeah. Like, 2 super missiles will definitely kill them, although the second super missile could be a little bit much. I'm not sure how many charge shots equal a super missile.
Probably 5 or 6.
Yeah. I think super missiles and charge light do roughly about the same amount of damage.
Especially on a thing like that.
Yeah.
A light weakness.
Okay. So while Caesar's reattempting to get his spider ball, Diggle is checking Dark Samus's room. I didn't see what the item.
Dark
right
Oasis
was.
is just an expansion.
Yeah.
For
Did you
the
see what?
dead guy.
Did you see what the item was under the glass?
I did not, unfortunately.
Okay.
Diggle going out of bounds, I see.
Yeah. That's one method of getting that item. Not exactly sure how it works, but it works. And it must be important enough for him to want to get it. Unless he's doing something else.
Looks like he's getting past the power bomb door to go to the elevator.
Oh, okay. I guess that works too. So you think he's headed to Spider's Treasure? AKA Sanctuary?
Well, since they have random elevators, it's actually not Spider or Sanctuary.
Oh, that's right.
It said Torvis Temple access.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, he has everything he needs to explore that, or at least a little bit. And Caesar finally gets his spider ball, so...
You got the lucky gold drop there. Or
Yeah,
not really
Torvis...
lucky, but...
yeah, I don't know if they can really do anything in Torvis Temple, because...
No translator, no supers.
Right. So you would have to turn back around. And he has no power bombs. Oh, but yeah, okay, he's fine. Or is he?
I think he went back and bounced on the other side, right? Or did he?
Yeah, he's back on the other side of the door in the Morphball tunnel, but I'm not sure where he's headed yet. Oh yeah, okay, he's headed towards Bomb Guardian.
Yeah, he has access to the whole rest of Aegon now.
Yeah, he's good. Meanwhile, Caesar is headed in the same direction. Dark ammo at... I can't even tell where he got that. Did he just kill Bomb Guardian?
Oh, he got that at Aegon Temple, the energy controller.
Oh, he went there first. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that kind of confused me a bit because usually I fight Bomb Guardian first before going to the temple, because if you go to the temple first, it'll spawn some
Those wasps, right?
Yeah, it'll spawn the wasps, and you could accidentally lock on to one of them when you're trying to focus on Bomb Guardian. So it kind of makes it harder than it needs to be.
Caesar get another look at the item in Dark Samus's room. I think it's light ammo.
Okay. Meanwhile, Diggle is
He's kind of getting torn up by everything there right now.
Yeah, he's trying to do the 2 cycle, but it failed. So now he's got to do one more cycle. To do the 2 cycle, you have to shoot a single uncharged power shot, a missile, and then a fully charged power shot. And that takes half his health down. And you do that over again, it takes all his health down. But sometimes you can fail it by, just being in the wrong position when you lock on, and the shots will bounce off of him. So it's a little bit tricky.
I think Caesar's also going to the energy controller now.
Yeah. Diggle checking Mineshaft. Probably won't get a look at the item. while he's in slideshow mode. Maybe we'll see on Caesar's end pretty soon. Also, missiles. Okay, dark camo. It looks like Diggle is headed towards Mining Station A, where you can either open up the gate to whatever the room is, the light version of Battleground is.
Central Mining Station.
Central Mining Station. He can check that item as well as, well, he doesn't get to check the corpse, but there is an item there that could be useful. Oh, and oh my god.
He's low on health.
They really need an E-tank bad. Looks like Caesar's going for this item. I didn't see what it was.
Since he was a slideshow mode there, I didn't see it either.
Okay, dark camo. Early in the game, it's worth picking up, lots of beam ammo because you're gonna need it eventually.
Better to have it than not, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, once they get to about maybe 100, at least for each beam, they might stop looking around for it. So that's kind of all you really need to beat the game, if you know how to conserve it well. Didn't see what was in Mining Station B, but probably wasn't important. Or maybe it could have been, but there's nothing they can do there yet without either boost ball and or power bombs.
Right, they can't do the storage A check.
Yeah.
And they can't get up to the top.
Yeah. They could get up to the top with screw attack if they had that, but they don't.
Not yet.
So
Diggle trying to check Mining Plaza, but I couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it either. Let's see if Caesar can get the 2-cycle here. Oh, maybe not. He's gonna have to be careful.
Yeah, he's pretty consistently low on health.
Alright. It's the first cycle down. While wasps are hijacking his lock on. Which is always a pain.
These darn wasps.
Apparently our both streams are frozen. Maybe they're getting synced up. I'm not sure.
I hope so.
Okay, there we go.
Still not quite synced up, oh well.
Do you know what triggers those flying pirates?
Isn't it something with what you call it? Dark Samus being defeated?
I'm not sure because I've killed Dark Samus before and went to that room and they weren't there yet. I'm thinking it might have something to do with.
Maybe it's light beam item being grabbed.
Yeah, it might be that. If anyone in chat knows, chime in, let us know. Oh, Samus won. Okay, thanks, Bellador. Yeah, casually the first time you're supposed to see them right before DS1. According to the chat. Dark Temple Key can be found in Timber Grounds. I missed what the room was.
It was a GFMC compound.
Okay. And that key could be either important or it could be a meme key. AKA an Inghive key, which we typically don't need.
I'm sure the runners would rather it not be required.
Yeah. So we have a Sky Temple key at the top of Mining Station A. Meanwhile, Caesar is checking Central Mining Station. Couldn't tell what was up there from afar, but we'll get a closer look at it soon. Did Caesar get spider? Yeah, apparently he forgot he had Spider Ball.
Oh,
Now I
it
remember.
happens.
Yeah, he was trying to do a BSJ up there. That's an alternate way you can get up there without Spider Ball. Now he performs a nice scan dash, followed by another one. The second one is tricky. I don't quite know. Okay, light ammo. Yeah, I'm not sure how the second one works because there's stuff in the way and you probably have to bend it a bit.
I wouldn't know. I am not good at scan dashes myself.
Yeah, they're a little tricky in this game.
Is Diggle opening the portal to Dark Aegon the original way you're supposed to go there?
Yeah, I didn't catch what that hit was though. I noticed Caesar's still missing Amber Translator. Do you remember where Diggle got that?
I think they said Mining Station access.
Okay,
Mining Plaza access to run right after Mining Plaza normally.
okay. The Morph Ball tunnel that you bomb in?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Beam in Dark Aegon Temple. Supposedly.
Okay. Yeah, so Amorphous is required. Yeah, it has to be. That's the
Wow,
only other beam that they're missing.
it's pretty rough.
The silver lining to that is early Annihilator beam, which opens up several checks via Annihilator beam doors or Echo Visor Sonic locks. But those aren't going to happen until later. At least depending on where the elevators lead.
They still don't have any Dark Aegon keys, I believe.
I remember seeing one somewhere, although I could be getting my seeds mixed up.
That happens too.
Yeah. Caesar gets his Amber Translator. Meanwhile, Diggle making his way over to
In Cache 4.
In Cache 4. More light ammo. And now he's headed to Jump Guardian, which the light ammo is going to help with. Oh, and Caesar has Boost Ball. Did Diggle get
Oh,
that?
wow.
Yeah, he got that. Okay.
Yeah, he probably got that. I think we missed it when he was in a little bit of a slideshow.
Okay. Oh, careful. Oh!
No.
Oh.
They both died?
Oh, and Caesar didn't save.
Caesar didn't save at all?
No.
He didn't save at all. Oh no, he's completely at the beginning.
Yeah, moral of the story is save very often because this game can kill you very quickly.
If you pass them by a save station, you might as well just take a couple seconds, especially in Randomizer and a race like this. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of people who have lost lots of runs to just not saving. And it can really, even myself sometimes, and it can really be soul crushing when you make a lot of progress and
For sure.
die unexpectedly.
This seed for the past
Oh, and
30
super
minutes
missiles. Super missiles in
oh shoot. Junction site.
Junction site, yeah.
Super missiles at junction site. Let's say for the past 30 minutes here, they've gone without any energy tanks still.
Yeah.
This is a tough seed.
Caesar says, definitely didn't die embarrassingly in IRC. Diggle says same. So, are they missing any items? Or is Diggle missing any items? Or did he save at the save
No,
point
he saved
before?
right before he walked out to Incash 4. He may have skipped out on the light ammo, I didn't notice.
Okay.
But he definitely saved right before going out to Incash 4.
Okay. Arcane Key 2 required, so they have 2 more of those to go.
Yep. 1 of 3 for a Morbus.
And based on what I guess Diggle has, I mean, he did get super missiles before he died, so that's going to open up Warrior's Walk and Storage C, I believe, which could have
Yep,
some.
they have everything for those. Or he has everything for those.
Yeah. Powerbomb expansion acquired for DiggleWrath, so now he can get the item at the top of mining station A. I forgot what it was. I think it might have been a key.
Key?
Yeah.
He might have gotten that by jumping on something, I didn't notice.
Yeah, he might have done the standable terrain to get up there.
Yeah, apparently they had both done that, but Caesar had to start over.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Okay, he's got his supers back, and he's checking Warrior's Walk. It's under there.
Wonder where he'll decide to go after Aegon, and since he has the powerbomb now, he could even go to Torvis Temple access.
Yeah, it must not have been important in Warrior's Walk.
Suppose not.
Where was the Torvis Temple elevator?
It was the what would normally go to Sank Spider side in Aegon,
Okay.
the powerbomb door.
Okay, so yeah, he's definitely ready for that now. Although he might
I guess
want to swing by Storage C on his way there.
I guess Logic wouldn't expect him to go there yet, since it only counts the main pickup.
Go where?
The powerbomb door, since he didn't get main PBs, he only got an expansion.
Right.
But he could do that if he wants.
Yeah, even though expansions can work without the main items, the logic only counts the main items, so they're still not expected to go anywhere powerbomb locked yet. So technically, he would be going out of logic unless he found powerbombs somewhere nearby. Caesar getting his bombs back. Diggle checking light crossroads. And there's another key, hopefully an Aegon key.
Sooner they get out the way, the better, I assume.
Yep. Another Aegon key, so now he's gonna check crossroads. See what's at the top of the half pipe.
Just fell off there.
Or not.
No, he's gonna open up this elevator instead.
Transport to Sanctuary Gate. Sanctuary Gate. He still needs
Some kind of translator.
Violet translator to get out of there. So can't go there yet. It's better off going to Torvis Temple for the super missiles, because that opens up pretty much like most of the front of Torvis, and eventually lower Torvis. Nice, warping back to the back of Aegon, probably headed there now.
That's what I would guess, yeah.
Yeah. And he might as well check sand processing on his way, since he has boost ball.
Caesar's still incredibly low on health.
Yes. Okay. Now he's just taking a rest there to fill some health. No shame in doing that. Better safe than better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's good. What's in sand processing? Missile. Okay.
Yeah, if they're logically stuck here still in Aegon, then that means main PVs must be here somewhere, I would think.
Yeah, they might be expected to go out of the Aegon entrance. Still haven't seen what that leads yet. So that could be where their next logical progression is.
Wait, did it say Sanctuary or Sanctuary
there's the
Gate or
violent-
Sanctuary?
Sanctuary Gate. So yeah, Diggle got his Violet Translator.
So now he can leave Aegon in logic.
Yeah. Although since he's closer to Torvus Temple, he might still go out of. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's kind of like sometimes you might want to choose to stay in logic because that's where you're most likely to get your next progression, but sometimes going out of logic can pay off too. It's usually down to either preference or convenience.
Guess it's resyncing here.
Yeah.
Just about. Caesar consistently low on health. You just don't know how he does it.
Can't tell what he's trying to do.
I have no idea, other than...
Oh, no, he's just trying to shoot blade pods. Okay.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell with the resolution.
And the pickup's not coming to him. I guess Diggle didn't check the central mining station item earlier.
What was it again?
Was it?
No, it was ammo.
It was just ammo, right?
Yeah, it was beam ammo. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Logically, they can go to Saint Gate. And since they both fought Jump Guardian, right? If they have, then they can get an item on the top of the GMFC compound ship, which could be progression.
Did Caesar make it to Jump Guardian? I don't think he got that far, actually. But he'll probably get there this time.
Yeah, he might have died before he got there. And Diggle is checking storage B? Or did he already?
I think storage B was their bombs. He must be going to bioenergy production for storage C.
Okay. Makes sense. And
Caesar's once again going back out to main Aegon.
Once again, Metroid's latching on to Diggle in the cutscene. Luckily, he had a powerbomb to kill most of them at once. And it looks like Diggle did the puzzle the correct way, or the intended way. You can also get up to the top of that room by just... oh no, he's doing the scan dash over the storage seed. Okay.
From that side?
Yeah, I usually do that from the other side, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, he still got it.
Yeah, he's got his first E-tank. Sure,
First E-tank.
I'm sure that's a big relief. Never mind on the puzzle thing. I'll explain it as Caesar does it. Trying to scan that head there. It's a little tough to lock onto in the distance.
Most of the time, you end up walking onto the gate behind it, it seems.
Yeah. So where's Diggle headed now?
He's got some choices.
He's still got his main two choices of either Torvus Temple. Yeah, it looks like he's going for the logical choice. At least eventually.
See if he does anything else along the way here.
Yeah, since he has boost, he might go back and check. Yeah, it looks like he's going back to check Mining Station B. Since he has a power bomb and boost, he can get both items. Maybe we'll get a better look at what they are now. Or at least the top item.
It's probably the solar light tank, I think, but...
What's this here? Recording to logbook. Chica. Oh!
Oh.
Guarding the. That is weird.
Yeah, it's a weird item for him.
Never seen Emerald at Chica, so. I'm guessing he's supposed to use his supers, go out to the front of Torvus, go into Dark Torvus through a portal, and then you can make your way to Chica that way. So, depending on where the Torvus keys are, it might be a quick. You might be able to fight Chica early. Guess we'll see.
Yeah. Diggle also picked up Sunburst there, so now he can do that.
Yeah, he can, I guess, kill Grapple Guardian quicker. Haven't really found many uses for it, personally.
It can sometimes be useful at Emperor if you get the timing right on the first phase.
Yeah. The problem with it is that it fires slow and the chance
getting that timing right, yeah.
Yeah. Typically, a lot of runners skip those if they're too inconvenient to get. Just getting his temple here. I couldn't read what that was. Got a little pixelated for me.
What, the temple hint? It said Violet Translator was in main reactor.
Oh, thanks, game.
Yep. Thanks, game hints.
Very typical.
Caesar getting super missiles for the first time.
Right on. Diggle might finally be making his way to Torvis, since he's already full cleared.
He kind of has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he really has much left other than Sand Canyon with no screw attack, since not having screw attack yet.
Yep, he's doing it.
You can finally see the rest of the game, not just Aegon.
Okay, so this elevator leading. Okay, yes, same thing. So I've got a hit here. Joking. Now he's gonna check GMFC compound. Since he's got a power bomb out of logic, he can. That'll open up the rest of Temple rooms, at least the front half. So he's got a lot opened up to him now.
Just depending on what's in this room, they do have logical
Yeah, you can also
access to
dupe
go
this.
to.
Okay, there's his third Aegon key.
Oh, yeah, nobody's dupe that.
Right. The only reason, like, you would want to dupe a non-missile item, Diggle says seed bad in SRL. Yeah, the only non-missile item you would want to dupe is progressive grapple, which will give you screw attack, or progressive suit, which will give you light suit.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
And speaking of screw attack,
oh boy,
screw attack at the top of GMFC compound. Now you can check Grand Wind Chamber and Wind Chamber Gateway. Question is, will he? And looks like he won't yet.
that is indeed an item, Chad. Is he gonna go back to Sand Canyon?
Yeah, looks like it. Might have been the first thing he thought of when he got the. Still an out of logic check, but it could pay off. Or maybe he's not checking.
Oh, sorry, I think that was Caesar's first Aegon key since he died.
Okay, apparently I was wrong. He's not checking the Sand Canyon.
What is he gonna do? Oh, a Morvis. He's gonna go straight there then.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Now it's as good a time as any since it's required. Might as well get Annihilator before you leave. Okay, just a missile at Warrior Swamp.
It's like Caesar's trying to figure out where he should go next. All the options he has.
Yeah, having a lot of options open at once can be a little overwhelming and confusing at times. Because
he's still at low health too,
uh,
for most of the time here.
Alright, so we have a 1 E-Tank, a Mortis fight coming up. Shouldn't be too bad with Light Beam and Supers.
How many light tanks did they pick up? That should be not that bad, unless he just doesn't have any right now. I couldn't see.
It seemed like Diggle picked up at least 3 by now, so that would give him 75. light ammo. And now that he's fighting a Morbus, you might see him do a trick called, well, I don't know what it's called officially, but basically you can skip one of the worms in that fight by well, it's on the second phase. You shoot one of the worms and then shoot another one before shoot the other one before going into the first one's mouth, and then once you get out, quickly boost over to the next one before it stops, you know, sucking air in. And then that'll only give you 2 worms in the third phase. Speeds up the fight a bit. As long as you don't do the same trick on the third phase, otherwise you'll solve that.
And he didn't get it.
Okay. Let's do that.
Caesar finally saved.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a relief. It's like that super missile in there. Okay, he's Caesar's and tank side apparently.
So you decided to just go ahead and leave Aegon right now?
Where was that on?
That's the one that would normally be Aegon entrance.
Okay. Alright. DiggleWrath is annihilated. And he's opting not to take the temple energy, so there must have been nothing important at Mining Plaza. Otherwise, he would have to return the energy to the light temple, and then that would unlock the item in Mining Plaza. And Caesar performing a BSJ, or a bomb space jump, to reach the transit station item. Nicely done. And we have here, oh, just a missile.
Well, they don't have very many of those yet, so...
Yeah, still worth getting. Performing another BSJ to get the bonus room.
The main reactor, I think.
Main reactor.
Also.
Oh, and an E-tank. That'll be his first E-tank, so I'm sure that's definitely worth it to him.
For sure.
Yeah. So now, we're gonna look at Spider side and see if Spider's treasure has anything good for us today. By Spider's treasure, I'm using Captain MD13's terminology. And it's called that because that section usually has something, like 80% of the time it has either progression or
keys.
Yeah.
It's three nice checks right in a row there.
Yeah. Just another missile in Hall of Combat Master, but it's, you know, still early in the game, so gonna need some missiles. Might as well get them. Looks like he's holding off on Hazing Cliff and culling chamber though. Meanwhile, Diggle with his Annihilator Beam and Screw Attack into going to check in cache 2, the dark version of bioenergy production, which could also have progression.
Yeah, it's in logic for sure.
Yeah. And one pro tip for that room. Oh, Echo Visor. Yeah, one pro tip for that room, if you shoot the light beacons on the moving platforms with Annihilator, the Metroids will either avoid you or come after you and kill themselves. So, if you want to get them off of you, like, that's a good way to do it. Or keep them away from you, rather.
Yeah.
Okay, now Caesar's checking Hazing Cliff. I didn't see what was in Culling Chamber.
I think it might have just been dark ammo, but I'm honestly not sure.
And we have an Hive key.
No.
Yeah, what they really need are Torbiskis right now. Oh! When did he save?
He saved before going to Vault side, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least he didn't lose too much progress. Yeah, going out of logic, in my experience, pays off 50% of the time. So it's kind of a gamble either way. And now we're getting a Sand Canyon check. Just a miss.
Yeah, Aegon was really loaded, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and all they need for go mode, well, theoretically, they're 4 items away from go mode. But still haven't explored Torvis and all of Temple Ground, so that can definitely have some of those things. If not all.
It very well could. And Caesar realizing he didn't find Violet yet.
Where was that again?
It was in the main reactor, Dark Samus's room in Aegon.
Right. Now Diggle is presumably going to explore more temple grounds and probably Grand Wind Chamber and Chamber Gateway first, since they're the closest.
Still out of logic, but
Yeah,
if you can, you might as well.
yeah. He's also got Boost and Seeker, so if he were to check get the Grand Wind Chamber item the normal way, he could do that. Although he probably wouldn't, since he knows the BSJ screw attack method to get up there. What's the actual item? We have... Looks like an ETM.
Is that what it is?
I can't tell. It's kind of like Life Bright. kind of color.
Probably, isn't it?
Yeah, people in chat are saying it looks like ETM or gravity. By ETM, we mean energy transfer module. That's the run validator of echoes. It does absolutely nothing at all except provide story. And Diggle has a valid run now, so.
Yep, he does. It was the ETM.
And we have another powerbomb expansion. Still out of logic, but useful nonetheless.
Now, where will he go next? The rest of Temple Grounds, or will he decide to go down to, what would that be? The Emerald, what would normally be the Emerald Transport to Great Temple? He does have Dark and Seeker, so he could come back this way later.
Yeah. Although he might be forgetting that he has those and instinctively avoids it because typically he'll soft lock without... Oh no, maybe he's just loading the first layer of the room, going over to this room, and then he'll probably make his way back there. And by then, the second layer of that gate room will be loaded, and then he can powerbomb the gate.
Looks like he remembered.
Yeah. Let me see. Diggle also has Echo Visor and Annihilator, so you can check.
Oh yeah, Profane Path.
Yeah, Profane Path and Phase on Grounds. Phase on Grounds might be a little risky. Yeah, but he has Screw Attack, and when you Screw Attack, you take Dark Suit damage. So he should be relatively fine if he's careful. And he has Boost to traverse the ground fast. All those little things help. What do we have here? Another E-Tank. Perfect. So I should
Very much appreciated.
Yeah. Oh, and he's still holding off on that. Fair enough, he might feel it's too risky.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the last time he saved was. I would probably want to save soon.
Yeah. Yeah, another good reason to save is the game can crash a lot. It's another one of Echo's quirks.
That elevator's to Spider side.
Oh, okay.
Guess he's gonna go for it. Take a look at Spider's treasure himself.
Yeah.
I don't think we got a really good look at Culling Chamber, but we know that Combat Mastery is just a missile and Hazing Cliff is just Inghive.
Right.
Just noped after seeing the missile.
It looks like Caesar is still forgetting to check the top of Dark Samus's room, where I believe Violet was.
Yeah, he still passed it.
Yeah. Still didn't get a good look at Culling Chamber.
So he was contemplating if he really wanted to go to Torvus Temple or not.
Yeah. Must not have been important in Culling Chamber.
I guess not.
But now Caesar is in. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a pretty rare in Spider's treasure this time.
Yeah. Not much there today, unfortunately. But we do have a Torvus Temple check. So who knows, Torvus could be loaded too. Even though it's still out of logic.
Hopefully it pays off.
To answer somebody in chat, I'm not sure I'm not sure it can't be done. I've heard inklings of at least Prime 1 Randomizer working on the Wii version, but as far as I know, nobody's ever attempted that, so
I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, me neither. Would be interesting to see though, although on the trilogy version a lot of the tricks are patched, so they wouldn't be able to do things like I don't know, scan dashes in animal terrain. Maybe some of it, but like a lot less than on the GameCube. Oh, and we have a suit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, if Caesar had screw attack, he would be able to do a trick called air underwater by jumping out of the water and morphing as soon as he lands back in to give himself the ability to screw attack underwater. And he'd be able to get that. And unfortunately, he doesn't have screw attack.
Still missing Violet.
Yeah. Hopefully he remembers soon to go back to... I keep forgetting the name of that one.
As far as I know, it's main reactor.
Main reactor, yes. And Diggle found his missile launcher so he can shoot missiles now.
Hooray!
I didn't see what was at the top of Temple Symbol, so it must not have been important.
I think it was also more missiles.
Okay. Transport. Oh, Lord Torvus access? Is that what that was?
Yep, Lower Torvus on Diggle's side.
Okay.
Caesar's checking out Great Temple. Another E-tank for him.
Wait, how did he get there?
The Torvus entrance elevator.
Okay, okay. I was looking at Diggle's screen. So let's see what Dark Alpha Square has for us. And we have
Diggle not doing anything.
Sky Temple Key on Caesar's side, and I didn't see what the hint was.
Cursed Lake has an expansion.
Okay. Aggressive Suit, Torvus, Lagoon. Yeah, that's the one we saw.
Don't think Diggle saw that yet, though.
Yeah, he's probably thinking he should go back to Aegon to get to Torvus Temple access. Just a bit of a trek back, but worth it nonetheless. E-tank on UMass 1. Okay.
I didn't see what the elevator was that normally goes to Aegon there.
I think I missed it too. Diggle doing a nice little trick to open up that gate from the opposite side. He scan the post on the right side, and just shoot a missile up at the top, and the blast radius will hit both targets.
Apparently, it was Temple Transport Amber, where the Aegon entrance elevator normally goes.
Okay.
Caesar's taking it now.
Temple Transport Amber is blocked from that side. You would have to go through the Great Temple side and shoot a light beam at one of the blockades, and that'll open the path up.
Diggle got another Ing Hive key. Or was that the first Ing Hive key for him?
That's too bad. Yeah, since they have screw attack, the Ing Hive keys are completely useless. If they would need to fight Quadraxes.
Until Caesar realizes he doesn't have Violet, or where it is, he's kind of just wandering around here.
Yeah. Which can happen to the best of us. Like, play a lot of seeds, get a lot of them mixed up. There's a chance he might think that he already checked that item.
Thought he got a good look at it, but he wasn't correct. That can happen too.
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely mistaken super missiles and seekers for regular war. So that can happen too.
Oh yeah.
Recording to logbook.
Expansion at File Shrine. Okay.
Looks like most of the ink caches have been not really worth it.
Yeah. Let's see what Hall of Honor did at. Excuse me. Looks kind of worth it. Oh, it's an E-Tank. Definitely worth it.
Yeah, I don't think he'll pass on it.
Yeah. This early in the game, when you have no suit, it's best to collect as many E-Tanks as you can. Because there might be a lot of Dark World traversal. And the E-Tanks make up for the lack of a suit. So I'm blame it all for that.
Yeah, Diggle might actually go for the Sky Temple key check since he's on this path.
Was right under it twice. It's like I refuse to unmorph. Now he's attempting to make his way to the other side of a super missile door that would normally lead to the Torvis quadrant and Torvis entrance, but
He does have super, so he could just do it normally.
yeah.
Just trying to show off a bit, doing it the instant work way.
This might actually be a little bit quicker since he got it, like, second try, I think. Meanwhile, Caesar's in Torvis Temple, taking down these pirates to get his whatever items there.
Progressive suit in the Ing Hive. Could be anywhere in the Ing Hive.
Sank entrance. I'd check that if I were you, Dalo. Now, Sank entrance tends to bite people in the butt a lot. Oh, and Caesar found a grapple beam. So, it's a little bit slightly useful. I mean,
Since he doesn't have Violet yet, and he couldn't get Screw Tack on top of the chip, it's better than not having anything.
yeah. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have screw attack. Yeah, even with screw attack, grapple can have a few minor uses. A couple of rooms, but
It's technically faster in a couple, yeah.
yeah. But otherwise, screw attack makes it obsolete. We have another Sky Temple key and more ritual grounds.
I believe that's what this is, yeah.
Yeah, and since he got that key, he might, I don't know, he might save scum it and just come back at the end, or he might feel like he shouldn't do that. Actually, I don't know if save scumming is the right term, but get the hints, write them down, and then just reset. It's a quicker way to get out of there.
As long as he remembered to save at some point before he went over to Hall of Combat Master area.
Yeah, hopefully we did. Hey, Simper, the seed is going okay so far. It's a bit of a rough start, and they were E-tankless for most of Aegon, and they were constantly at low health, and they even died once.
Oh yeah, there was that unfortunate double KO on both sides.
Yeah, and Caesar hadn't saved at all, so he had to start over.
Yeah.
But finally made it out of there. And I think Caesar is out of logic right now, while Diggle is in logic since he has Violent Translator. Caesar hasn't realized that he should probably check oh my god, I keep forgetting that her name.
Main reactor.
Main reactor, thank you. To get his Violent Translator. Okay, Hydrodynamo Station. Yeah, it looks like he's writing them down.
Recording to logbook.
Plaza, Torresbog Plaza Access.
Recording to logbook.
Those first two are free.
Aerial Training Site. That's kind of free. Transit Tunnel South. That's also free. He's got Annihilator for that. No gravity, though. He still needs gravity.
Alright, that is Emerald locked. Plaza X.
Temple Sanct. Yeah, okay. That one's free.
Recording to logbook.
Couldn't read. Meditation Vista. Okay, wow. Tortoise is loaded with keys today.
That's another Emerald locked one then? 2.
Yeah. Dynamo Works, of course, as usual.
I don't know if anyone looked in that Morphball section, if it's the one that you can get with the Instamorph, or if it's actually Spider's Drop.
Yeah. I don't believe either of them looked. And IRC Diggle says, I have boundless contempt for this seed. I don't blame him at all.
Definitely not.
And we have our first Torvis key for Caesar. It's definitely going to need that. Unfortunately, Chica has Emerald Translator, so it's another rough one. Diggle dancing with the devil again. Just trying to slowly make his way back out of
Out of here without dying.
yeah. Yeah, I thought he was gonna write them all down and reset, but I guess he wants to keep the key that he already has. He might not know the room name that he got it.
It was on the path there to
Yeah.
check in the first place.
Yeah.
Well, that's one less thing you'd have to get later, so.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess he might want to check the vanilla Torvis entrance elevator while he's over here.
Yeah.
Probably the better thing.
Mhm.
We'll see, though.
And what where do you think it could lead? I mean, we've seen where Sank entrance is. We've seen.
How many of the Great Temple elevators have we not seen yet? Could be Temple Transport Violet, since I don't think Diggle's gone up there at all yet.
Yeah, it could be that. Or it could be Sank Vault Side.
I think we had Vault Side. That was Aegon entrance. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, careful. Alright. Taurus Key 2 acquired, so. Yeah, looks like Caesar still made a decent play. He's already got 2 Torvis keys, and all he needs 1 to get his Emerald Translator.
I wonder if you even saw that hint. I can't remember at this point.
According to Captain, it was a thanks game hint, but I didn't see it. And this elevator leads to. Yep, you're right. Super Transport Violet.
I think that might have been the only elevator they hadn't seen yet.
Now see, sorry, Diggle is going to clear out Great Temple. I don't think he's bought Dark Alpha Square yet. So. Missile. Arc Burst in Portal Chamber. Now Caesar's doing some out of bounds to get back inbounds without going through the dark world. Too bad it missed.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So he's using a backup power bomb and gets his third Sky Temple computing. Yeah, I never thought of using a Sunburst on Dark Alpha Square.
I wonder if it would actually work. We didn't see it hit there, but I don't know anything about Sunburst.
It looked like he got red and sizzled up a little bit there, but unfortunately it just grazed him, so didn't do any damage.
Recording to logbook.
I didn't actually read what that hint was, but it said Umos' reward for returning the energy, but then I didn't see what the item was.
I didn't see it either. Aquila in chat, to respond to that, the distinction between vanilla is to distinguish it from randomizer. Called, like, the unrandomized game vanilla. It's just slang. And it's synonymous with original, so words are kind of interchangeable. DCR says it was an E-tank, so Quad is half dead.
Okay.
Thanks, DCR.
Based on the stuff that they have left, though, they just need gravity, right? For Diggle, if he knows how to do Emerald Skip, then all he needs is gravity for Go Mode, I think. Oh, and one of the suits, which he could pick up while he's in Torvis.
What's Emerald Skip?
It's a BSJ and Forgotten Bridge to get over a wall there without needing the Emerald Translator.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Puts you by the door to Plaza Access.
Guide to Bikini 9. Fortunately, Caesar still doesn't have screw attack, so he can't do air underwater, although he might do an underwater dash. Personally, I'm not sure how those work.
I think it's pressing R and B at roughly the same time to do an underwater dash. I'm not actually good at them myself. I think I'm better at air underwater.
Oh yeah, air underwater is much more.
I think it's labeled as the more difficult trick, but I think it's
really?
easier than underwater dashes myself.
Yeah, I've never actually seen an underwater dash, let alone performed one, but I've always found air underwater to be fairly easy. But that's just me. Different people have different skill sets. And yes, air underwater is frame perfect. You have to jump out of the water and morph on the exact same frame that you land in the water. And the way you know that it works is that your vision clears up and you can screw attack underwater. But the clear vision is that's how I know I pulled it off.
Looks like Diggle's doing some out of bounds, probably to get around the Emerald Gate, since he came in through the Violet side. From what I know in random elevators, if you come through the Emerald section of Great Temple, the gate stays down the whole time.
Yeah,
if you come through any other, you'd actually have to find the translator to lower it.
Yeah. Just catching up on chat.
No chat. Nobody has found main PBs yet.
Yeah, so anything they do, or anything they get or access with power bombs is out of logic currently. Caesar getting his Sky Temple key there. Now he's headed down to call that room. I just call it Alpha Blob Room.
What's that, main hydro chamber?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the room with the actual item is hydro dynamo storage.
Yes.
And it's just a missile, so he chooses not to grab it and start the Alpha Block fight.
Actually, no, he's headed over to Under Temple. And presumably to fight Powerbomb Guardian, since he doesn't have screw attack, so he can't get the top item, but if he's careful enough, he can definitely beat Powerbomb Guardian with 3 E-tanks. Or he could just be checking this item and leave. Or no, he's going for it.
I think he's kind of stuck down here without gravity if he doesn't do this.
Not really. he can go up to Grapple Guardian and then go up to one of those rooms in the like Lower Torvus Loop, and I forget the name of it, but it's the light version of dungeon, and he can kind of clip out of the little gates that guard the portal there.
All right.
Yeah.
I cannot remember those names in Under Torvus. The light ones.
Me neither. I'm struggling with them right now. Can't escape from Lower Torvus. He can sig warp out. That's his only real escape. Otherwise, he would be soft locked.
And Diggle has dark suit since he did air underwater.
And he gets his Cobalt Translator. Make it.
Oh, he's kind of close.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh! Did he save?
Shoot.
He saved in Torvus, that's good.
Maybe it was the Lower Torvus save station, I hope. Looks like it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay, we're good. So, Powerbomb Guardian might not quite be winning until he gets at least maybe a couple of more E-tanks. Caesar has Cobalt as well? Okay. I missed that. Well, now that he's died and reset this room, we can escape Lower Torvus now.
It looks like he wants to open it back up.
Yeah, so that... Yeah, you might want to check Grapple Guardian. Or not. I'm not sure what he's doing.
If he's just going for a rematch against Powerbomb Guardian.
Could be. And he's taking a save. Good move.
Don't have to do that again.
It's always good to save right before you scan the third terminal, because otherwise you can't get back up without gravity. Diggle gets his grapple ring. And I forgot what was up here in Torvus Temple.
I believe it was just a missile, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh no, Powerbomb expansion.
Oh, right. Still an expansion.
Yeah.
Slightly better one.
Yes. Looks like Diggle might be headed to lower Torvis as well. Let's see how he goes about it.
Yeah, still no gravity, and it's technically required.
Yes, expression. Diggle got his Sky Temple key hits. I forgot what they were exactly, but most of them were in Torvis, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was a pretty big chunk of Torvis.
Yeah. Yep, it's going for a rematch. Oh, I've never seen a boost that far.
Yeah, very impressive boost.
Yeah. By the way, do you know what the boost is? I don't. I've heard of
I guess the technical term when it's finally added to logic will be boost jump. It's using boost to, in an instant morph, to get like a super long and far jump. Like you can use that in watch station access and stuff with the setup.
I'll have to look that up.
Might be easier than roll jump actually.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think even Caesar has a tutorial on that. I just haven't watched it yet, so definitely have to check that out. And yeah, Caesar does tutorials for tricks on Prime games. So be sure to follow him and ask him about that after the match. If anyone's interested in getting into this and learning tricks.
Oh yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, just a missile for his win against the Powerbomb Guardian.
Diggle in IRC is at comms. Who made this? I don't know. Bash gave it to us. He gave us the link, but I don't know if he
Well,
actually
it might have
made
still been him.
I guess we'll blame Bash anyway.
Probably the right choice.
Yeah.
Poor Bash.
Yeah, we blame Bash for everything. And we blame Blash too.
Yeah, since Caesar still has not found Violet and gone to GFMC, he does not have screw attack. I'm sure he's capable of doing air underwater as well to get that suit, but
Yeah,
he just doesn't have it.
Yeah.
The screw attack to do it.
Yeah, there was one spot in Aegon that he missed, which had what was it? Violet, which Diggle didn't have, and it led him to screw attack. So, fortunately, Powerbomb Guardian just had him there, but Caesar survived. Might be on his way to fight Grapple Guardian, which could have progression.
Very possible.
It's like this is where he's going. So he's farming a bit for the fight.
Oh, I just realized that Diggle did do an out of bounds and got past the Emerald Gate, so he's free to collect the keys over here without killing Chica.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went out of bounds in the transport to temple transport
Okay,
elevator.
I'm getting the runners mixed up. I was thinking of the out of bounds for portal chamber. But I wasn't looking, but did Caesar use Sunburst?
Don't think he did. Just charge light shots.
Yeah, even without Sunburst, charged light shots are pretty OP against Grapple Guardian. All it takes is like maybe 3 cycles to get him down to his final phase.
Grapple did not have progression, unfortunately. Just a dark ammo.
It's too bad.
Now he's going to check under Transit 1, I assume.
And he doesn't have Annihilator. Can't check Transit Tunnel South, which is unfortunate.
He would still need gravity for that anyway.
Yeah. Where was Annihilator again?
A Morvis.
Okay.
The last key is in GFMC combo.
Yeah, that's occupied by so.
Or he goes around through Temple.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be
Finds a way
kicking
there.
himself when he finally finds that third Aegon key, which is his progression. Makes sense.
Morvis wouldn't be required if they go out of bounds to get the Transit Tunnel South item, since that's an Annihilator door tunnel in
That's
Lower Torvis. So I believe Diggle has all of the keys that require an emerald now.
Where was the third Torvis key? I remember seeing 2 of them.
There was the one in Meditation Vista and Plaza Access for Upper Torvis. Those both were locked by the Emerald Gate, which he's now gotten.
Caesar's health's getting sketchy. No common theme with him.
Yeah, I guess technically for inbound stuff now, for Diggle, all he needs is gravity to be in go mode. I'm sure he can finish the game without Light's boot.
Well, isn't there an out of bounds for Transit Tunnel South, or am I thinking of Transit Tunnel East?
There is one for Transit Tunnel South. In fact, I think it was just yesterday Diggle did a minimal checking seed where he went and got it out of bounds. So he may choose to go for that now.
Yeah.
Other than that, the remaining keys he still needs are aerial training site and Dynamo Works.
Yeah.
And he missed the platform.
This is getting bullied by that huntering or
Yeah, and in very low health.
something. Is that huntering?
Yeah, they're called Huntering. I guess they just took the same name like the Hunter Metroid from Prime 1. They kind of do the same thing almost.
Yeah, these things are really hard to kill without. Say phasing it out. It's hard to. Oh god, it's hard to find their. I'm trying to think of the opposite of invincibility frames. Their vulnerability frames.
Yeah.
Whereas with Dark Visor, you can see them all the time, and it's easier to hit them when they're hittable.
I think with Dark Visor, you're allowed to stay locked onto him the whole time. So,
Yeah.
in fact, he could be doing that since he has Dark Visor, but probably doesn't realize or forgot.
Yeah, it happens. I forget I have items all the time.
Oh, yeah.
For that. Weak spot, yes, thank you, Jay. That should have been a no. Oh, the secret. Best door ever.
This one's a real pain compared to all the other ones. Looks like the water physics messes with the missile lock.
God. And he ran out of.
Oh no.
I just gotta go back to. Well, no, you can't get down there.
Finally got that secret door.
Yeah.
Caesar returned to the starting room since he was kind of stuck down there.
Yeah, hopefully he remembered to check that room that I keep forgetting.
Main reactor, finally.
Main reactor. Ugh. Come on. Get it in your head off. Main reactor.
Let's see if he remembers.
The incline there. Oh, no. Turn around, please.
Darn.
Well, he's eventually going to run out of places to look, and he'll think, maybe I'll start double checking just to make sure, and maybe he'll come across him.
Yeah. If he could just find a non-translator locked section of Temple Grounds, or one that he actually has, and he could work his way back to GFMC like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon.
Unfortunately. Does anyone in chat know if he actually looked at it? Tried to look at it? Because he might have looked at it and mistaken it for something else.
He probably could have been mistaken for light ammo. Back before he had boost ball.
Or dark ammo since it's purple.
He did have a hint for it?
Oh, he did?
Wow, I guess he was really forgot that Violet is there.
Yeah.
You just got the Chica hint if he didn't have it before.
Yeah. And apparently Diggle's going for out of bounds. This is Transit Tunnel South? Yeah, it has to be. He's got Annihilator. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah. It's tempting to skip needing gravity suit the item in here. Well, the Sky Temple key in here.
Yeah. If he can screw attack into this morph ball.
Yeah, not an easy trick to pull off.
Yeah, I can't pull those off. The screw attack into morph ball holes like that, I just can't.
I've only done it maybe 3 times at all. Dead. Every other attempt has failed. Caesar finds a system in Temple Grounds. Now he's wondering how there.
Yeah, that is the screw attack hint. As far as we know, gravity is also not in Temple Grounds.
Did we see where gravity was?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Since it was a non-specific movement system in Temple Grounds, it could have been screw attack, or if gravity's actually there somewhere, it could be gravity.
Yeah, I don't remember if Diggle checked the rest of Temple Grounds beyond the gate that he would have to powerbomb. Could be over there. Actually, no, he's been over there. I don't think we saw it there.
Yeah, I don't remember how much he did, but I know he did a fair bit.
And he gets the out of bounds.
Hooray!
Sort of, yes. I guess he fell out of the Aether box, maybe?
Yeah, he messed up that.
By the way, Bash, I'm curious. Did you generate this seed or just provide the link?
Yeah, they wanted to know if you generated it.
Yeah, we're looking for a scapegoat to blame for how bad this seed is.
It's varying levels of bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, Amorbus and Chica. Amorbus has Annihilator, Chica has Emerald.
Yes.
It took them 40 or so minutes for at least Diggle to get an E-Tank. I think it took Caesar even longer.
And they still haven't found main power bombs, so they're both pretty much out of logic right now.
Yeah.
With power bomb expansions.
The Spider Guardian has a key.
Yeah. Still no suits in 2 hours.
For Caesar, at least, poor guy.
Yeah. Do we know if light suit is required?
It's not actually required based on what the keys, at least. If gravity suit requires light suit or something, then technically it is needed. But Diggle is certainly trying to get it without needing gravity.
I came with a new meme for this. Well, what's that? Hold on. How
Oh,
was it?
he Blash.
Ah, right. Bad memory. Yeah, Bash. If you provided the permalink, we're gonna bane you for that. What'd that answer?
It
Translator,
said
someone. Torvis?
Dark Torvis Temple has a translator, so Emerald on Chicken.
Yeah. So he already got 2 hints for that. He's probably wondering, where is my emerald?
Maybe he'll take a look at what's in the Dynamo Works Morphball Tunnel, or not.
He might be trying to reload to get those. Oh no, he's going out of
Claws.
bounds.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I think he fell a little bit too far there, maybe. Oh, no, he's okay.
Oh, Blash did generate the seeds, so. Okay. Type that in.
But we can let him know the truth. It was Splash himself.
Tickle's like noted.
Oh boy.
Boy, he's got some words for you, Blash. Wow. Out of bounds high five. When
He did the
well, it's not a
gyro
high
skip.
five. It's not a high five. It's, well, I don't know the right term for that.
Both out of bounds.
Both out of bounds. And for those who just came in, Diggle is trying to get a Sky Temple key in Transit Tunnel South without gravity. We still don't know where gravity is.
Could be actually anywhere.
Yeah. And I think as soon as Diggle gets this key, he might be in go mode. As far as like what he needs for the rest of the.
Yeah, technically,
Excuse me.
he doesn't need anything else.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Caesar performing a faster way to get around this spider track puzzle.
Now, we have not seen a hint for gravity boost as far as we...
Yeah, he's using some standable terrain and yeah, basically just standable terrain to get to open up this portal faster and get the key and aerial training site.
Which I don't think he knows since he's not checked Sky Temple key yet.
Yeah, so it's a blind check.
Might be happy when he gets that.
I'm pretty sure it will be. And he can get both aerial training site items. One, the intended way with screw attack, and another, the unintended way with screw attack and standable terrain.
Oh wait, Caesar's the one who doesn't have screw attack.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. So he probably can't get them unless he knows how to do the weird dash, or there's supposedly also a 3 BSJ or something to get the screw attack wall item.
Yeah, he might. He knows a lot of tricks. Or no, he's just going for Cat West. So he might have just wanted the item at the top there.
He can't check vaults. He doesn't have a way to get there, and
Yeah. Light
or he
ammo.
doesn't want to do it the intended way to check vault.
Yeah, he would have to go safety save and check it and find out that it was either worthless or something there that he can't get yet.
Yeah, we know it's not screw attack.
Unless he knows the dash to get across that room and the well, no, he would still have to go back. Can you dash back?
The robots are only there one time, so I don't think it worked.
Okay.
You only get one chance.
Yeah. It's probably something people do only in the vanilla game or the unrandomized game to get screw attack.
Yeah, like any percent runs and such.
Yeah. Okay, there's the key. So he would need screw attack to get over there, or unless there's a trick I don't know about.
I think there's a dash, but it's supposedly pretty annoying.
Okay.
Looks like he chooses not to go for it.
Yeah, and without a suit, I don't blame him. Ducking out of this. While Diggle is still doing the out of bounds. I don't know if he actually got the key yet. I wasn't paying attention for a while.
I don't think he's made it back in the Annihilator room.
Okay.
He's getting close. Diggle's trying to get the Sky Temple key from out of bounds, so he does not need to find Gravity Boost.
Yeah.
There's a key in Transit Tunnel South.
Yeah, and we still don't... Go ahead.
So normally, yeah, we need Gravity Boost to get it, but we have no idea where it is.
Yeah. Yeah, all the way from over there. I personally don't know how out of bounds works. I don't do out of bounds, but yeah,
The one thing I know with Diggle here is he just did a minimal checking seed yesterday and actually did this trick and got the item there, his seed. So he's familiar with what he needs to do, I think.
Yeah.
Problem is actually doing it.
Oh, that's right, Bellador both did minimal checking seeds the past few days. In fact, Caesar even did one this morning. So they're both pretty familiar with out of bounds movement.
Minimal checking on that violent translator because he didn't check it.
Nice. Oh, it's almost there.
Just needs to grab it and get back in bounds somehow.
Yeah. There he has it.
Very nice.
Meanwhile, Caesar killing the quad with the cannon. It's a quick way to kill it, otherwise you would have to bomb under it and kill the head separately. It takes a little while longer. Let's see if Caesar does a scan dash to get across this gap. I've always wanted to see someone do that just so I can get an idea of how I can do it. Because I've always tried it and never got and it looks so doable. Either way, he's in the room now, and he has Cobalt, so you might as well check Spider Guardian. Although I would personally go check. Okay, never mind, he's doing it.
Think you check the temple first? Or? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's always probably the better idea, to just go check the temple, and if you have Cobalt, the hint as well.
Yeah, for sure. Just a missile. Cobalt and Taurus Club. Thanks, game.
That's a real thanks game, considering you need Cobalt to even scan that.
Yeah.
So Caesar doesn't know it, but Spider Guardian has a key. Will he go for it?
Might as well. Since you're here.
Unless it was on the wall and I didn't notice. And it's not Spider's actual drop.
Diggle says I'm a bit mad now in IRC. Did I miss anything? It looks like he's back in bounds, but I was watching Caesar for a little while. Did you catch anything that might have happened up this end?
I didn't see.
Okay.
Maybe he's stuck. I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. Shouldn't be stuck.
Doesn't look like it. Didn't get that sweet spot on Spider Guardian. There's certain spots where in this. Okay, and he's using power bombs, which would normally soft lock you if you use them on Spider Guardian. But in Rando, it's been patched that they stun Spider Guardian. So
Bit of a speed trick
yeah,
for
because
the
of
Rando.
because of the range on the power bomb, it's easier to stun him with those regular bombs. But now he's out of them, so won't be able to check high dynamo chamber unless he doesn't need to. I forgot what the corpse said.
Probably just an expansion.
Okay.
Well, either way, now that Diggle's back in bounds, he's technically in go mode since he just needs Spider Guardian and Aerial Training Site to get the last key.
Yeah. And he's got what he needs to get both. Maybe he's mad he fell. I didn't see where he fell.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Just taking a save warp back to Aegon. He's probably gonna find his way over the tank. Excuse me.
Which elevator went to Sanctuary again? Was it the one right here? Or was it a different one?
I'm not sure.
Maybe this one was
I keep
Taurus.
looking at the other player when I miss details like that. Okay, Caesar has his third Torvis key.
So it was the thing on the wall that for the Sky Temple key.
Yeah. So he's farming power bomb to check Hive Dynamo Chamber. Or Hive Dynamo Works, excuse me.
Oh yeah, Spider double required since key and Chica key.
Yeah. I love Spider Guardian. It's another one of those bosses slash locations that has something 95% of the time.
And it's usually pretty annoying, especially without having Spider Ball to fight it. The last and first sections of him are especially awful.
Yeah, and to add to that, with Spider Ball, which you're not supposed to have yet, the first and last spider tracks are active during that fight. So it makes it extremely easier than it would be in the unrandomized game.
Oh, the hint they had for Progressive Suit in the Ing Hive was the Hive Dynamo Works.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Once Caesar gets over there, hopefully without dying, he will finally have Dark Suit.
Okay. I'm sure he's happy with his choice right there. Let's see. Yeah, might as well get back to the keeps
When you're already bleeding health from the dark atmosphere here, and
yeah, and taking fall damage, which dash attack. It's pretty rough.
better just to go back the normal way.
Yeah. Okay, so Diggle's getting his 8th Sky Temple key, and now all he has to do is... What was the final one?
Wall of Spider Guardian.
Oh, right.
The extra reward after beating him.
Yeah, so... It's pretty close to being done. Caesar getting his 3rd Sky Temple key. Now, if he had turned around and checked Dark Samus's room, he might have had a lot more Sky Temple keys by now, because I think most of them were locked behind Violet.
They really were, I think.
Yeah.
It was a pretty big thing to forget about if he looked at it and misnoticed what it was, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. It's just, you know, it's just unfortunate when it does happen.
Diggle's just coming out here because I don't think he opened up the watch station portal. So this is the only way he could get back to Light World.
Yeah. Although I'm not sure if Diggle has been on the other side of the Dark Door, because you have to be in that room to trigger Spider Guardian to actually be fightable.
Right. He's gonna go
Otherwise-
over there and check anyway, I think.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would go all the way over there and realize that the door to the boss fight is closed. So going into this room right here triggers that boss fight to be possible. So he paused a bit at that suit. Doesn't really need the suit though. And looks like he's going to attempt the, or not. Okay. For a second, I thought he was going to attempt the BSJ or screw attack method to get that key out of logic. Or maybe he is. He's reloading the room.
He's probably just he's just reloading the room because those quads are a pain to kill. Just reload it and get him out the way.
Yeah. So, doesn't need what was actually on Spider Guardian. I already.
It was a Torvis key.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't need
And it
that.
would be required to finish the game, but
Yeah, all he needs is the key and he'll be done.
I think Diggle makes this a little bit harder on himself than he needs to with the BSJ to instant morph, but that's the way he's comfortable with.
Yeah, personally, I've tried the screw attack method and the slope jump method, and have pulled neither off yet. So, in my opinion, they're both pretty difficult.
I definitely tried the screw attack one and I couldn't get it, but I did pull off the slope jump after many tries.
Yeah. Yeah, there are easier ways. I mean, those are the two easier ways to do the trick, but it's still very hard if you're not, good at it
Yeah.
or haven't practiced at it.
Caesar is trying to do the boost jump to get across Grand Abyss.
Oh, this will be interesting.
We may see a successful, as they call it, boost here.
Oh, it looks like he kind of got it a little bit. Oh, he got it. Nice.
Very nice.
So that's
I'm assuming you could probably get back with it too, unless it was one way, because as we know, screw tag is not here.
I hope he can. Nah, he's resetting.
Oh,
Still pretty impressive though.
that's a very useful trick to learn.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch his tutorial on that. Where did he save, by the way?
I have no idea. Hopefully it wasn't a very long time ago.
Oh, it's a one-way? Okay.
Said Sanctuary, so hopefully not too long ago that since he saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, by this point, Diggle could have just killed Spider Guardian and
Yeah,
gotten
I
it
was
normally.
thinking the same thing. Yeah. Sometimes some of these tricks are only worth doing if you can get them within the first few tries. Otherwise, you'll lose time, like attempting it over and over rather than getting it the normal way. So, it's one thing to keep in mind if you're ever looking to get into Rando and learn tricks.
It's definitely worth trying a handful of times if you think you can do it, but if you fail after too many, it's better just move on.
Right. And it looks like he's doing that.
Yeah.
So he's shooting off a bit of some frustration missiles. English is hard. think Caesar's run out of options yet. Looks like he's. Oh no, never mind. This is randomized elevators. I was about to say he's looked like he's headed back.
Let's see where this one goes. I can't remember at this
Same
point.
quadrant.
Okay, he can finally get to GFMC.
Yeah,
Because
good.
there's no gate there.
All right,
If he
good.
chooses to go that way.
All right,
He's
so
going to feel very dumb though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's. Well, at least he found a way though.
He can finally get the last Aegon key in Seekers if he remembers to check up there. I mean, not Seekers, Screw Attack.
Yeah.
And instead he goes to face on grounds.
Yeah. Might as well. You're there. Got Dark Suit.
Maybe that's where Gravity was hiding this whole time.
Maybe.
Still didn't have a hint for it, to the best of our knowledge.
I don't think Diggle checked this. Did he?
He checked the propane
main
tank
power
and left
bombs.
immediately.
Okay. So now.
Oh, there it is.
So now all our power bomb checks are in logic.
Took long enough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, DiggleWrath is fighting Spider Guardian the normal way after giving up on the skip. I'm pretty sure he's going to be amused when he finds that key.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think he grabbed any of the keys yet since they were all in Dark Torvus,
Yeah.
I believe.
Looks like DiggleWrath found that sweet spot to find Spider Guardian without having to drop off that ledge. Nicely done. And if you like lay the bombs at a certain spot, the rage will hit them.
Oh, you don't have to do some roll off the edge thing to bomb him?
Yeah, that can be really annoying. Because Spider Guardian's hitbox is really weird. Like, you can lay a bomb right on him, and for some reason, it could be just a pixel off, and you'll miss it. And Caesar finally gets his screw attack.
Finally.
Yeah.
Very welcome item at this point, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see, will he validate his run?
I'm gonna assume at this point, no, he's probably gonna skip on it.
Yeah, he probably feels too far behind. He's probably still wondering what Violet is. Yeah, he's leaving it behind.
Diggle's just finishing off the Spider Guardian here. We can see if he, well, he does have a power bomb, so he probably will not opt to go get Light Suit. Instead, just get the key immediately.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. He's fine. And he has his 9th Sky Temple key. He's ready for final bosses. Just has to save War back and find his way back to Temple Grounds.
The home stretch.
Oh, it looks like Caesar is trying to scan the scan port from outside from behind the gate. I didn't know that was possible.
That's possible. That's
He said unable to scan target, so the game trolled him there.
Never mind.
Would have been nice though, if you could.
They make you actually roll up to it to scan it.
Yeah. There's a few scan posts that you can actually scan from, like, behind. There's the one in industrial site. You can open that from behind by like standing to the right of the gate and scanning through there, and then using a missile to hit both targets.
I think Diggle did that earlier, right?
Yeah, he did. With the blast radius.
I think the sanctuary, the sanctuary gate elevator was the one in the portal room, whatever that place is called, transport center. I think that was that one. So that's his fastest way back to.
I think it's called Aegon Portal Access. I could be wrong.
This is the one that's closest access for temple grounds, as far as I remember.
Yeah. This gate that Caesar's trying to attack over, you could actually just space jump like you just did. And there's this missile launcher, you can shoot missiles now.
Hooray! Finally able to shoot missiles.
Might be on his way to check his hints now.
Yeah, we'll never know where gravity is unless one of them finds it before finishing here. We'll play the Dark Or should be Graph. Doesn't look like it. I think it was safe to assume that the movement system hint they had was probably screw tag.
Probably.
But if it wasn't, it could have been sanctuary transport access. The light suit beam.
Map station? Oh yeah, and that too.
Yeah, the one in Temple Grounds. Since they had a movement system hit, it could have been that. With the gravity boost.
Yeah.
But I think it's still safer to assume that it was the screw tag. No direct hint for gravity, and neither runner seeing it. We'll never know.
Never know. And unfortunately, in Prime 2 Rando, the credits don't tell you where the items are. Only the spoiler log would, and we don't have a spoiler log because it's a tournament race.
Yup. It's one of those things where there's so many. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's just one of those things where there's so many places they have open that they haven't checked that without a hint, then they would have never known where to find it other than finding it accidentally.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if they stayed in logic. Because, like, as long as it took to find main power bombs, like, I'm not even sure how, like, what the exact route would have been to get those in logic and then, you know, check everything else.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, looks like Caesar's doing another out of bounds. I'm not sure what he's checking or trying to get around.
Probably trying to get around Violet Gates.
Maybe.
Maybe go back to the ship. That area.
Yeah.
And Diggle has made it to the Sky Temple Gateway.
Yes.
Time for the final bosses.
Yep, and knowing his skill level, pretty sure he's gonna try DS4 skip. And also screw attacking ring. Which will explain it. Now he's gonna slow down to what's that? Probably only doing it get it first.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it anymore at this point.
Yeah. So he's taking the screw attack of shame.
Even a bonk of shame, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now for Emperor 1.
Yeah, let's see if he gets the one side one. Basically shooting, spamming Annihilator beam. Gets held down. One cycle. Looks like he's missed a new opportunity. Oh, you got it. Okay.
He got lasered once,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, usually
he still got it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he still got it after getting lasered. It might have been that charge shot that made up for that.
Bopped around by the inglets on him.
According to Bellator in chat, you can get lasered once and still make the inside.
Okay.
Now, basically what DiggleWrath is doing is we're attacking underneath Emperor 3's belly. There's an invisible hitbox under there that the developers forgot to move, I guess, in the earlier stages. It does, I believe, 40,000 damage per turn, something like that, but you can actually kill Emperor in as little as one hit with screw attack if you time and position it right. Either way, even if it takes a few tries, it's the fastest way to damage him down to death.
For sure.
And now he's on his way to Dark Samus 4, hopefully to skip her.
Yeah, hopefully you get the skip there. It can be annoying.
Yeah, there's two methods. Well, first you have to shoot exactly 25 Annihilator shots to get her into her second phase. Let her, shoot her laser at you, jump over it, and then when she comes back down, shoot a miss ladder to get her to put her shield up, and then you can either screw attack into that while she's still standing there, use Dark Beam to damage her down, like more slowly but still effectively, unless you get unlucky and she synergy before you can kill her off. So looks like he's having a bit of trouble with it.
He's kind of getting it, at least. She didn't center yet.
Yeah.
After you push her into the part where it would be DS4, the Dark Visor starts working again, so you don't have to use Echo.
Right. Oh, and he got
here with Dark Visor.
centered at the last minute, but he still did a lot of damage, so he's only got...
Oh, probably one or two.
Yeah, one shot for sure. And Diggle's done. Official time.
Congratulations, Diggle.
2 hours, 36 minutes, and 11 seconds. And Caesar has 4. So,
GG to both.
GG's to both runners. Let's see if we can get them in here. Hey, Diggle. Hey, Caesar.
I want
Hello.
to sue Bash for conspiracy and criminal negligence and also emotional damage. A lot was that seed.
Yeah, that was,
It was pretty bad.
yeah. It was a seed.
Oh,
So,
Yep.
Caesar, do you want to know what you missed?
What I missed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you missed
that's-
something early, and it kind of messed you up.
Yeah.
And what was that?
Violet Translator.
Violet Translator at
Main reactor.
main reactor. Under
Really?
the
I could have
glass.
sworn that was a Dark Annual expansion and I peeked at it.
Yeah, we figured you might
Unfortunately,
have.
it wasn't.
Yeah, we figured you might have mistook it for that. But it's something that happens to the best of us, like
Yeah.
mistaking items for other items. It happens.
yeah.
If I
Yeah.
checked GFMC earlier, which I could have,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have really mattered too much.
So you
Actually,
never
still-
found- Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you.
I forgot.
I was gonna say, so since you had to suffer with not having Violet, what did you did end up you got hints, right? Right? I have to
Yeah.
ask now. Yes.
No, I didn't get Sky Temple key hints. I was going to get those just now.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, he ended up
It
finding
was-
his way to GMFC, St. Spider Side,
Yeah.
the exit to that, and that was after probably 2.5 hours. It was a while, and
Yeah.
for a while we couldn't think of any other, like we didn't know any other way to get there besides Violet. So
Yeah. Wow. That's really funny. Just as you were getting the Sky Temple key, I finished. Weird. Also,
Wow.
really unfortunate.
I wasn't that close. I was about to have to do ILS to get over to where the ship is to be able to check it.
Oh, geez.
Because no Violet.
Yeah.
yeah, Violet was the main thing. Like it was, what was it? Yeah, I think Violet
Yeah,
led
not
to.
having Violet made me have to route through some massive distances that didn't really give me anything.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even then, a lot of what you guys did was out of logic because Caesar didn't find main powers until until you made it out there to
That area, the sanctuary quadrant.
quadrant. Yeah.
It was in Phazon Grounds, his main PBs. I don't even think Diggle had main PBs.
No, I went there once, and I only had one E-tank at the time, so maybe two. No, I picked up my second E-tank in War Ritual Grounds, but I
Path
didn't.
or whatever it was.
Not War Ritual Grounds, Profane Path. But I wasn't confident in getting to Phazon Grounds quickly enough.
Yeah.
Violent one really helped me a few times.
Yeah, this seed only got worse from there.
Yeah, how about the
The
keys?
reason I finished so quickly it was because I did 2 out of bounds to skip Emerald Translator and Gravity Boost. That's the only reason I got done this quickly.
Yeah, we
Because
never
there was a Sky Temple key in Torvus Plaza Access in Meditation Vista, and then another one in Transit Tunnel South.
Tunnel South, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do some massive out of bounds to get all of those without. Oh, and Emerald was on Chica. I never fought
Yeah.
Chica.
About that.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where Gravity Boost is.
We don't either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't
Neither of
either.
you saw it.
And I think we only saw one of the Torvus keys, unless
I might have seen a
Yeah.
second one in Hazen Cliffs that I never went
So
back for.
we saw the Torvus keys.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bash rolled the seed, so
Thanks,
Why?
Bash.
yeah, you can blame him for that. Bane Bash for that.
Yeah. Well, shout outs.
Diamond drops so many times too, where I'm at like 10 energy with no suit, and I blow up like 4 boxes, and they don't give me anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
you had us on the edge of our many times. Like
And,
both of you actually.
Early
consistent.
on, Caesar actually died without saving. Or Caesar,
Oh,
sorry.
jeez.
Yeah,
I made up that like 30 minutes of time loss in less than 10 minutes. So
Yeah, once you,
that's good, at
once you
least.
knew where stuff was.
I died and lost 15 seconds and made up in about the same time because I saved in Dark Aegon Save Station A or whatever whatever it's called, and I went to Incash for this was still when I had 0 E-tanks, so I kind of panicked and couldn't pick up energy in time and died. I had saved literally the previous room, so it was fine, but God, yeah.
I'm not sure where the clip is right now, but you both actually died at the exact same time on the stream.
Oh wow.
yeah.
That was when Caesar lost the 30 minutes of progress, and then Diggle lost the 15 seconds.
Jeez.
Yeah. And there was another like simultaneous out of bounds you both did. A
Really?
lot of simultaneous happenings, going out of logic.
Jeez.
It was a seed for sure.
It was
Oh, yeah.
so bad. Oh, and there was a Torvus key on Spider Guardian. Oh,
Yeah.
and also there was a Sky Temple key on Spider Guardian. Also, the other suit was in not Hazing Cliffs, Hive Dynamo Works.
Yeah, Spider had a
Yeah.
lot of stuff right there.
that's the one I got.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
what was the one you got, Diggle? I forgot where that was.
the suit. It was in Torvus
Yeah.
Lagoon,
Right, okay.
where I
did
first
air
tried
underwater for
air
it.
underwater for some reason, and I don't know why. Maybe second try if you're being
Torvus screw attack.
ungenerous.
Looked at that, decided I didn't want to bother wall crawling to it because it's kind of terrible, and like you soft lock more than half the time.
Yeah, I just had screw attack at that point. And speaking of wall crawling, though, to even get to Torva's entrance, Torva's entrance went to Temple Transport Emerald. So I walked out of Temple or Great Temple, and I'm like, there's an elevator there and a safe station and an item, so I could just go there, get the item, see if I like the elevator, or warp to start, and that'll put me reasonably close to Torvus. But it could just be Torvus entrance, and it was, and that took me right to suit.
Nice.
Yeah, I did a lot of out of bounds this seed. I blame minimal checking.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned that.
How dare minimal checking help you win?
I know, like the one seed that was so bad where I found no beams. I couldn't get any beams because One was literally in training. Dark Beam was literally in training chamber. Another was in Light Beam was in Sanctuary Energy Controller, and Annihilator was in Mod Station Access. I couldn't get any of them and keep them. Well, I could have gotten Light and Annihilator if I didn't close Mini Gyro, because you can go out of bounds if you get to that from the back. But yeah, where the Sky Temple key was in Transit Tunnel South, I had Gravity Booster there, that seed.
Oh yeah, the minimal checking you did yesterday.
Yes, it was, yes.
So you were familiar with doing that one.
Mm-hmm. Minimal checking is, well, I mean, Caesar had so many problems anyways, unfortunately, that it probably didn't matter, but yeah.
And when it was that early, yeah, that with Violet, I think I would have found Screw Attack at least an hour and a half earlier than I did.
Oh yeah, because Screw Attack was right out of,
I could have gotten everything else easily.
Yeah, Screw Attack was right outside of, the Seeker door in Aegon.
Yeah, that's
so
where it
he
was.
would have gotten it pretty early.
Just mistook Violet for Dark Ammo.
Yeah.
Yep.
It makes you
And
feel
never
better.
double checked it because why would I go back for Dark Ammo?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better. I once mistook Seekers for a missile expansion in a race, and Op had to tell me what it was, and that's when I just that's when I forfeited that seed.
Yeah, I think that was after
Seekers and Supers for missile expansions in one race.
exactly. I was about to say that too. I learned from that a while ago, so I've been like trying to tell everybody like make sure you get a closer look at everything, no matter how dumb it looks. To try and get that look, you gotta be sure. Because
For since that time, I've never mistaken another missile for the
What's
two
that? You cut
special
out.
missiles or vice versa. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to mistake a translator for a Dark Ammo.
I mean, they're the same color, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it happens.
So
Probably didn't help that I was tired, but that's my fault. For
I'll get tired.
spending 7 hours streaming a minimal checking to see it that ended up being impossible to complete, and then taking like a 30-hour nap before this.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. So, any closing thoughts before we wrap up?
Bash Y.
Yeah, Bash Y.
That.
Speed, even worse me, GG Diggle.
Yeah, GG.
GG's to both of you. Both did a pretty good job, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's gonna be it for this match. We currently have another match going between Kirby Master and Dice Ron. They're all finished. That started an hour and 10 minutes ago, so that's on
still early in
SpeedGaming
the
2.
It's back before us.
Yeah, it's on SpeedGaming 2. So
Oh, looks like they're still pretty early, actually. Must have had some delays in starting.
yeah, and they're also doing random starting location and random starting items. Vanilla elevators, apparently, though. But yeah, be sure to follow these runners. Follow my co-commentator. Follow our tracker Bellador, and
Follow up.
who's that? Anyway, there's another match coming up tomorrow between Clyde and some other guy, and then
Might
on
be you.
Friday, Yoo-hoo. Anyway, another one on Friday between Bellador versus God. We don't know what channel yet, but there's a lot to look forward to this week. And until then, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next mission.
Yep, see you, everyone.
See you later.
Take care.